office bearers, members of Delhi Sikh Gurudwara Prabandhak Committee, Principal Saban, members of the staff, students, and dear parents from all the GHPS branches, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Sri Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. It gives me great pleasure to see you all under one roof. After taking over DSGMC, our commitment, my and my colleagues' commitment was to lift the standard of education. And with the great zeal, our team is doing whatever possible to bring back the lost glory of GHPS. The mission is that glory which we had must come back. And from where I started, that I feel happy that the way you people have responded, I think it is creditable. These schools were started with a mission. The mission was that our children must get quality education, and while getting this quality education, they must also be made known to or taught our culture, our religion, our heritage, values of life. The mission was that whosoever passed through GHPS, he should not only excel in academic field, but there should be an all-round development of his personality, and he should have a great deal of knowledge of his religion. These schools were once rated with the best of the best in Delhi, may it be modern school, may it be St. Columbus or DPS. But last many years, we have seen the downfall in the standards of our schools. I being the first student of the school, because the school started in 1965 from India Gate. And my father, late Jathedar Santokh Singh, was founder of these schools. It was very painful for me because I have spent my 11 years in this institution, and the way it grew, I think we all were proud of it. Our mission of bringing back the glory, in which there are many steps we have taken. The steps towards the upliftment of the standard, in which the recruitment of the staff, the promotions of the staff, and admissions of the children in the higher classes. These needs to be checked. There have been many flaws in last many years, but we are committed that we must rectify all those problems and must work for the excellence of these schools. These schools were torchbearer for other schools, because prior to 1965, you can hardly hear about any English medium school. It was from these schools that not only in Delhi, not only in India, but all around the world, the schools for English education or English medium schools were set up. We have already gone for the counseling of the teachers, making them come together and see that what are the latest skills that a teacher must adopt. It is not that you take out your book and you write something on the board and matter is over. How do you connect with the child? Until and unless you connect with the child, whatever you speak, whatever you teach is no use for the child. Child must have confidence in you. I remember in my student days, in the beginning classes, I was a very weak student. And my father had many tuitions for me for different subjects, but nothing helped me. It only started when I came to 8th or 9th standard. I started working hard and made up my mind that yes, I have to achieve this mission. And slowly, slowly, I improved to a level that when I cleared this school, because in those times, it was not +2, it was only 11th standard, even my parents were shocked that how could you get these marks. So I think in that the change which came in me, I had one tutor, his name was Mr. Rastogi. I still remember him, that he really changed my way of education, my way of learning, and gave me confidence that even if I forget alphabets in the 8th standard, he said, nothing is wrong with you. You please continue to work, to read, to study, and you will improve. And I improved. I am talking about me. As we said, that we have already made our teachers collectively go through the process where education, the latest skills of education must be known to them. They must share their experience with each other. We have also gone through with the career counselings of the children's. Nowadays, there are too much pressure. And even our education system, I think something is wrong with our education system also. The kind of burden we put on the children must need to be rectified. The education department must come out with the ways where we can put a minimum burden on our children, because it affects their health also, if it affects their studies also, it also affects their upbringing. Because under pressure, I think no one can take right decisions. This is one pressure I am talking. The other pressure is the peer pressure. You are in a classroom, you always see that this boy or this girl is scoring good marks. Why can't I do so? Then there is a pressure from the parents also. The day child is born, we have made up our mind that this child must be an engineer, must be a doctor or an architect. I think we need to take back benches and we must see the aptitude of the child. Someone can excel in English literature, someone can excel in mathematics, someone can excel in science, technology, management. But this is not the end of the world. Children do have aptitude to excel in sports also. They do have aptitude to excel in music, culture, dramatics. There are vast amount of openings for the child. We must see that what our child wants to become in his life. There is a time when child is also confused, then where parents are also confused, that is the reason we go for a career counseling. And I think it is very important that we must listen to our children. We must give them an environment which is friendly for them, which is comfortable for them, not pressurizing them, not making them do what they are unable to do. And doing so, we must also remember that there are 4 pillars in an institution. One is teacher, the other is parents, then the children's, and the management. Management part, me and my colleagues are all here. We are committed that whatever may come, we should work in the right direction, and we should reduce the interference into the daily working of the schools. When these all pillars work in one direction, they give support to a building. The building is the building of the child. May it be academic side, may it be his personality, may it be his character. I think when all these 4 forces come together and work with coordination with each other, the results will be good. I am happy to see the response of the parents, and I think the mission which my leaders Sir Sukhbir Singh Badal and Sir Prakash Singh Badal has seen, we will make good achievements in the coming years. And our mission is to bring back these schools to the lost glory. And in doing so, I think you people, the parents, can play an important role, and you must take care of your children. The way I said, don't pressurize them, but keep an eye on them. You must check their copies. You must attend PTAs because that is where you will come to know the way your child is going in his curriculum. More you take interest, the more you see that your child is developing in every way. I, on behalf of my colleagues, once again thank you all for sparing your valuable time, coming here, and make a commitment that we all will work together for the upliftment, for the betterment of these institutions. Thank you once again. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Sri Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.